So this week I have sole fillets. I realized I have not done a sole fillet recipe yet. So I'm going to have sole fillet and then whatever veggies I had in my fridge, which is zucchini cut up like that, asparagus, and mushrooms. Baking them with, I'll show you, some lemon juice. You know, of course, fresh lemon is the best, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use that. And then my favorite oyster sauce. And then salt and pepper. And also I'm going to use the Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning blend. And this is good because it's salt free. So you can, you know, eliminate the salt if you want, but I like to add a little bit of everything. I rinse them and then I pat them dry because they're kind of wet. And then on a cookie sheet, I have some tin foil and then I sprayed it with the cooking spray. I'm gonna lay them out, and these are super thin, like super thin. Like I'll show you, like that thin. So I'm gonna do 2 per meal for myself. Some lemon juice on it, just a little. Do the salt and pepper. Mrs. Dash lemon pepper seasoning. Just like that. For my little Asian touch, because you know I always got to do a little Asian touch, I'm going to be putting oyster sauce. And since I can't find my brush thing, and I'm lazy because ain't nobody got time to look for stuff, I just put it on the back of a spoon kind of and then I just like spread. I don't touch you know, the spoon because that's contamination, so I'm just gonna drip it on. Oops, crap. But you know what I mean. So there's that. Drippy. Okay. So not much because this is pretty flavorful, and like I said, these fillets are very thin. Ooh, crap. Okay. But yeah, you know, you can put it in a bowl if you want, or just, you don't want to be messy like me, but you know, like I said, ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so just kind of spread them. I have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm just gonna put them in, and since they're so thin, I'm just gonna keep an eye on them. So about under 10 minutes actually, so keep an eye on it because you don't want to overcook it and it's gonna be dry, and you're gonna be putting it in the microwave with your meal prep anyway, so that's gonna cook it a little bit more. So I would say, I think it was like 8 minutes or so, but you know, depending on the size of your fillets and your oven. The oil spray, and what I'm gonna do is roast all the veggies. So I'm just gonna spread her out. So there's that, and then the mushrooms, toss them in olive oil and stuff, but I find that's a little too much oil, so what I like to do is just spread them like that. Spray on top again with the cooking spray, so that way it's not drenched in oil. And then I'm gonna do salt and pepper. Add any other seasoning if you want, like thyme, rosemary, garlic. Maybe I'll do some garlic actually. I'm gonna do some garlic powder on here too. What did you say?
I said they're looking good.
Oh, it's looking good? It is looking great. So here's some garlic salt. I mean, not garlic salt, garlic powder. Get to 425 degrees. Check on the veggies like every 5 minutes or so because you don't want to overcook your veggies. You don't want soggy veggies at all. So I like to use like a chopstick or whatever pokey and poke, and if it's, you know, al dente, perfect. I'll let this cool down with the fish. Here we have my prepped meal. It looks delicious and it tastes delicious because I had a little taste. They are ready to go for the next, probably next 2 days, 2-3 days.